Hello, how's that? Better. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to get started here in just a minute. I always love it when Windows just, for no reason at all, just changes the settings on your microphone in the back. Yep, always love that. That's always a great time. All right, guys. Hey, thank you for joining me today. Lunchtime live stream. Happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the United States, because the United States is Thanksgiving is a United States holiday is what I'm trying to say. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody around the world, too. I really appreciate those of you watching internationally from other countries. It's great to have you on the channel as well. I want to make sure that my audio settings are correct. Windows, in its infinite wisdom, yeah, okay, that should be good. Windows turned my volume down, which it does that all the time. It's kind of a common thing. But that's good. So thank you for being here. And Kevin, K3KTB. I hate these live streams. I always see things I didn't know I needed. You know what? I bought a couple of things this Black Friday that I probably should have bought, but I'm like, man, I can't pass that up. That's a discount. Some of these companies that just don't do discounts, like hardly at all, have discounted stuff for Black Friday. We're gonna have a good Black Friday this week, guys. I think it's going to be a good week of savings and a good week of sales. So that's my opinion, of course. Special shout out to all the folks up in green text over there in the chat, YouTube channel members. I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for. We had 3 new channel members join before the live stream joined today. W4JMC, Wayne Dossie, who's one of the instructors on the extra class from the North Richland Hills Amateur Radio Club that is on this channel. So thank you, Wayne. And also Ramon Aridas. Probably saying that wrong. So thank you for joining, guys. Appreciate the support. I see KE8OVP in there, KA9EES, KO4RNT. Of course, Ed, AC3IK is in there. Appreciate you being here, Ed. Other Andy is in there. KJ7BYD is in there. KI5MBO Racer X07. Hey, bud. I haven't seen you in a while, I don't think. Freddie Mac is in there. Ham Radio Crusader. Thanks for joining. And appreciate you guys being here today. Good deal. All right, so we're going to talk about Black Friday stuff. And I want to start with a couple of things that I found that are... We're going to talk about my Amazon store. Once again, okay, slight disclaimer here. I am an Amazon affiliate. Anytime you click on my Amazon store, I will make commissions on certain items that you buy, even if I send you a link to a Baofeng radio and you click on it and you're like, hey, that's cool, and then you go buy light bulbs for your house. The Amazon affiliate cookie in your browser lasts about 24 hours. So anything you buy after that, I might, if they have it on their affiliate program, which is not everything, but if they have it on their affiliate program, I will get credit for it. So there's a link to my Amazon store there. The affiliate commissions from Amazon do help to support this channel. So I really appreciate you guys when you use the Amazon affiliate links that I share with you. What's up, Gene? FEP Labs in the house. He says, and the rest of you miscreants. Howdy. What's up, buddy? Glenn, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your support of the channel as well. So... good deal. But yeah, that's my Amazon link right there. And I think I'll go ahead and pin that one because that's mainly what we're going to talk about today. But I found a few other things as well. RFinder will have a sale, 10% off sale, everything on the store starting tomorrow. Okay, so right now it's not live. Okay, I will put links to this and everything we talk about today in the description of this YouTube video, so that those of you who on Team Replay who might watch it later can go back and look at those links. You don't have to go back through the live chat. But RFinder will have a sale starting tomorrow that will go through Monday, And he's calling, and the coupon discount code is BFCM23, BF Black Friday, CM Cyber Monday 23. So BFCM23 will be a 10% off code of everything on the RFinder catalog starting tomorrow. So this is my link for RFinder right here. And if you guys want to use that, and again, I will put all of these in the description of the video once it's over. Signal Stuff. I have talked about these guys several times in the past. Richard, the Signal Stuff antennas are great elastic HT antennas that go to support hamstudy.org and Exam Tools, the software that we use to that a lot of people are using now for remote testing or even in-person testing to get your first license or upgrade. They're running a Black Friday special. They did this last year. This is the big stack of signal stick antennas they've got, I guess. That's a really cool picture. But he's running a Black Friday special right now. You can got multiple versions of different antennas they've got. Even their quarter wave signal stocks, which is their mobile antenna, works pretty good. Ears on it aren't as great as some other antennas, but it's low profile, or it's low. It's not low profile, but it's low wind drag because it's really small and thin, so it works really well. But I've got several of their antennas on several of my HTs, and I really like it. And every time I share this link in one of my email blasts, I get a lot of notifications that you guys are going and buying their antennas. They're not expensive. They're less than $30 a piece, I think. And you can get them in SMA male, SMA female, BNC. You can get BNC adapters that'll screw down on your SMA radio, and that way you can always put BNC antennas on your SMA radio. A lot of people like to do that just because it's you know, easier to get a BNC onto and off of an HT radio in a quick situation. And that way you only have to buy BNC antennas, and then now all your antennas are interchangeable to pretty much all your radios, unless you're doing tri-band or something. So anyway, Signal Stuff is doing that. Really appreciate Richard and the guys over there at Ham Study for making these antennas, but also allowing me to share them with you guys. GigaParts has a lot of stuff. We're going to talk about GigaParts here for just a minute. This battery box that everybody is fully aware of, unless you're just new to this channel, which if you are, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Jim is on 15-meter FT8 if you are participating. Participating what? Just participating in ham radio today? Okay. 15-meter 15 meters should be open right now, so that's fun. All right, good deal. So yeah, GigaParts has $20 off of the battery box. I saw a couple of you in the chat who's already picked this up. You can save an additional 5% off of this sale price with the code of KC5HWB. Okay, so $79.99, already $20 off. Usually it's $99. Save an additional 5% with the code of KC5HWB. Go out there and check that out real quick. It is, he's got, I think they have like 500 of these in stock, or they did before they started putting these on promotion. They got a lot of them in anticipation for Black Friday, Christmas sales, New Year's sales, that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go. Now, okay, so those of you who may have seen, if you follow Yaesu USA on Facebook, John put up a video yesterday. And this video is about 19 minutes long, so I'm not going to play the whole thing for you. But I'll link to this Facebook group right there. Okay. Link to this Facebook group. And he did a 19-minute video yesterday about all the sales that Yaesu is running. Some of you have noticed that the FT5 is on sale at HRO. It's on sale. It's on sale everywhere. Usually when you have big manufacturers like ICOM, Yaesu, Kenwood, when you see something discounted, it's usually done by the manufacturer, not by HRO or not by GigaParts or something like that. So you can get the FT5 right now. And I promote GigaParts. If you guys want to shop at HRO, shop at HRO. I'm not telling you not to do that. You know, it's your prerogative where you want to go buy that. But GigaParts and RNL and the two shops that I promote, GigaParts and RNL.com, both have the FT5 for $329 right now. Okay, and there's a lot of other Yaesus on there. My buddy Wes is in the chat. You guys say hi to Wes. He's an overlander I met who went and got his ham radio license and has jumped in with both feet. Really great guy. And he was telling me a minute ago that they have the FTM 500 on sale. Also, he picked one of these up today, $429. I think that's, what is that, $200 off? Isn't that like a $600 radio? I can't remember what the exact retail price on that was. But well, if I would read, maybe if I would read. Regular price $579, $150 savings right now. Instant rebate through the end of January. So maybe if you don't want to pick it up right now, you get some Christmas money and you go buy a brand new FTM 500. So that's a good thing there. But yeah, lots of Yaesu sales over here. And like I said, if you want to shop at HRO or RNL or DX Engineering, everybody who's an authorized Yaesu dealer should have these sales. Look at this. You guys are about to be floored by this right here. This is I just happened to find this one because I was searching through the Yaesu links on GigaParts' page. Remember how we were talking last week about the field radio being $899, $879 at RNL? I'm going to let you guys read that for a second. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys read that. It was $619 at Dayton with tax. Yeah, Jim, I think they've lowered the price since Dayton. That was in May. Yeah, I was thinking it was over $600 when it debuted. Thank you for that. Thank you for the confirmation. But yeah, the Yaesu FT710 field radio. Now, the field radio comes with a carrying handle on the side and does not come with the external speaker. Okay, so the one with the external speaker, AESS version, is made to set up on your desk in your ham shack and leave at home. This field radio has a carrying handle. Like I said, it's not a very heavy radio. Carrying handle is almost unnecessary, but it has a carrying handle, nevertheless, and no external speaker. $799. Ouch. $799. Look at that. Okay. Anybody who wants a good HF radio, an excellent quality HF radio for your first radio, and one that you're going to keep for the next 10 to 20 years, that right there. And I'm just going to say this because it should be obvious to you. This is a better radio than the 7300. Not necessarily because Yaesu's better than ICOM. Some of you think that. Some of you think the opposite of that, and that's okay. This is just a newer radio. It's just a newer radio than the 7300. I still have my 7300. I love it. I'm not getting rid of it. And I don't have this radio. I have its big brother. I have the FTDX10. But this radio for $799 is a steal. 4 years ago, 2019 Black Friday, before the whole COVID crap happened, you could get the 7300 for about this price. You can get the 7300 for like, I think it was about $100 more than this, like $860, $880, something like that. And those were flying off the shelves because why not? I mean, if the 7300 was $899 right now or less, I would be like, go buy a 7300, my God. But this year, it's the FT710 field version, $799. No, Chris, I do not believe it's better than an FTDX10. It's got less filtering and less features than an FTDX10, but for literally right now about half the price, and unless you're just really, really experienced in HF, you're not going to notice that much difference. Let's see. Showroom demo, FTDX10. FTDX10 right now is $13.99. Okay, so almost half the price. Almost half the price. So it's not better, I don't think. It's a little bit smaller. The screen's a little bit smaller. It's got less filtering. It is a little bit newer than the FTDX10. I still have my FTDX10. I gave away the 710. I bought a 710 from RNL when it was new, and I decided I don't need to keep this. I've got the DX10. It's a little bit better radio, so I gave the 710 away to one of you guys, and I'm glad I did because I love giving stuff away on the channel. But yeah, so I mean, if you want a DX10, go get that. But with that price right now, heck, I might buy one of those myself and just do another giveaway for it. So freaking awesome. Geocron 4K is $409. Okay, good. Does the 710 tend to go on sale through the year? Wondering if I should get it before I get my gen. So ADHD Life, you are. Let me get back to that. Right here, this is saying that all these Yaesu rebates expire at the end of January. So this is probably the price you're going to see through the end of January. Now, the question you should be asking is, how many of these do they have in stock? Because if you wait till Christmas or New Year's or maybe mid-January to buy this, you'll get it for that price, but then you may have to wait 6 weeks for them to get it back in and ship it to you. I don't know. I don't know if if the stock is good or if the stock is not good. I don't know. I would think in anticipation of these really great prices that Yaesu has set forth, I would think that they'd have probably plenty of stock, I would guess. But I don't know. It's a good question. So go on to Yaesu USA's official Facebook group and ask John, because I don't know. But yeah, so some really great prices on Yaesu. Someone a minute ago said MTC also. Yes, main trading company, mtcradio.com. They're an authorized Yaesu dealer. They're going to have the same types of prices on these Yaesu radios. There's an FTM 300 for $389. Let's see. Okay, he didn't have anything on the front page, but there's a 991A for $1219. Let's see if he's got FT710. Field radio 789 at MTC. 789 at MTC. I don't like to pit these retailers against one another. I try to stick with one and go. GigaParts has been really supportive of the show. But hey, you know what? If MTC being in Texas, if they don't charge you sales tax in whatever state you're living in, then go buy it from them. Same thing for GigaParts in Alabama. If they don't charge you sales tax in whatever state you're living in, go buy it from them. Because that with sales tax is going to be a little bit more. But there you go. Main trading company, $789 right there. So great discounts from Yaesu. All right. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Amazon Black Friday deals right there. And let me look at the chat real quick. Happy Thanksgiving, John, KC4LZN, and Todd, KJ7JHH. Thank you for being here today, guys. Right. It really depends. As far as who does and doesn't charge sales tax, it really depends on what relationship that vendor has with the state that you live in. For instance, I believe MTC charges state sales tax in Ohio and Florida because they have done the shows in Dayton and Hamcation before. And once you sell over a certain kind of like big retail sales in those states, they make you fill out the state sales tax form. So it's possible that in the states with the big hamfests that some of these other vendors that do these big hamfests are going to charge you sales tax. But if you live in like Montana or Colorado or something like that where there's not a really big hamfest, it's possible you won't get charged sales tax. Go look and see. I don't know. There's 50 states in the union. I don't know what stores do and do not charge sales tax in what states, but a lot of the times, if you're out of state from the retail store you're buying from, you won't get charged sales tax. So just go look and see. Okay. Yeah, MTC didn't charge Alabama sales tax. Yes, because they've never done Huntsville because that's in GigaParts' backyard. And that's why, because I talked to Richard about doing Huntsville like 5 years ago, and he's like, no, that's in GigaParts' backyard. I just kind of let them do their thing over there. And I'm like, oh, it's okay. All right, that's understandable. I don't blame him. I probably do the same thing. So they don't charge charge the sales tax in Alabama. Can you purchase the speaker later, or is the non-field permanently attached? Permanently, you mean detached? No, you can add a speaker to it later. You certainly can add a speaker to it later, yes. And you can do that with the FTDX10, which doesn't come with the speaker at all. So you can absolutely add a speaker to it later. So, okay, let's look at Black Friday on Amazon here. You guys let me know if you have any questions. T.O. said he might jump in here, but I haven't seen him in the chat yet. And then he said he had something come up, so I don't know if he's going to be around or not. Steve, if you're in the chat, let me know. I do have the Zoom open. So, all right, once again, here is because I got a lot more watching now than I did a minute ago. There is the link to my Amazon store. I do make affiliate commissions on certain things on Amazon, so I appreciate it when you guys use that link because it does help to support the channel. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. And here's how to not do that. Go to Amazon.com, and at the drop-down menu right here, which when I click on that, you can't see it because the screen capture doesn't pick it up. But when you click, when you have right here, you can see it says Black Friday next to the search box. So there is a section for Black Friday, and when I just left it blank and clicked search with a blank box, that's all this stuff that came up right here. So I'm going to search. So people, this ADHD Live, a couple other people are talking about DMR radios. Let's search DMR in Black Friday. All right, Radioddity GA510 for $43. I'm going to add that to my store. I do have a store, or an idea list as they call it, called Black November and Black Friday. And I'll put that right here. And here's a link to that store. So everything that we talk about in the chat today, in the stream today, I'm going to drop into this store right here. Just a heads up there. All right. I wouldn't call that, ADHD Life is correct. I don't think that there is such a thing as a beginner DMR radio. DMR, there's a learning curve to DMR. You have to kind of know how to program it. You have to know what you need. I got a lot of videos on this channel about programming DMR radios. I did a review video on this Radioddity radio. It's not bad. It's not the greatest radio, but it's not bad. That's not a DMR radio. This typical Amazon search. It doesn't know that that's not a DMR radio. The Baofeng DM1701 is okay. I'd probably prefer the Radioddity over that one. This GD73A is nice because this one's USB rechargeable. I forget if it's micro or USB-C. It's micro USB. Comes with a micro USB cable for both charging and programming. Okay, so some people were saying when we had the AMA live stream on Sunday, it'd be nice if these radios that had either micro or USB-C would also program over the cable and not just charge. This one does that. This one program. Now it is micro. It's micro USB. This radio's been out for a few years. It's micro USB. But micro USB is better than proprietary connection that, have to buy a special cable for. You've probably got a micro USB cable sitting around somewhere. So you can charge that one and program it over the micro USB cable. So there's a Radioddity GD73. I've got a couple of videos about this radio on this channel that came out when this radio was new, 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was. So that's not and it's small. It's about yay big. It fits in your pocket. Real good. Good beginner radio, in my opinion. I mean, as far as DMR beginner radios go, yeah. Hey, John, thanks a lot for using my link. Yes, the DX Commander stuff sold out. Callum did a DX Commander sale starting Monday, I think. I think it was Monday. It might have been Tuesday. I think it was Monday. No, it was today's Wednesday. So it was Monday. And they sold out in like a day. So it was a classic. It was £55 off of the antenna plus free shipping. So he sold out of those. If you're not in my Discord, you might have missed out on that. But those are gone, or else I would have shared that here already. So this Radioddity GD-AT10G DMR is UHF only, so just be careful of that. If you don't want a dual band for whatever reason, you just want to use a DMR radio with your hotspot that's UHF, then that might be good. Might be a good deal. Right there. It holds a lot of contacts. It's got a larger battery. It's got a really nice display. It does do APRS over 440, which is kind of useless, kind of not. It depends on if you have a digipeaters and iGates in your area for 440 GMRS. Or, I'm sorry, 440 APRS. But, yeah, it is 440 only, so just be aware of that. This Aliens HD1 is a decent radio. This one's pretty easy to program from the front panel. This one's been out for a number of years. I did a video about it when it was new. It's one of the first DMR radios to have a true VFO where you can twist the knob on the top and it actually VFOs through the 2 meter and 440 band in DMR mode. So that was kind of fun to see when that came out. Here's a DB40. Oh, that's the one. I think that's made by Kydera, then rebranded by Radioddity there. $367, 20% off of that one. 40-watt mobile Bluetooth GPS to APRS crossband repeater. I remember reading about this radio when it came out, but I never got one. I might pick one of those up and just check with it. This RT73 is pretty cool. I did a review on that one a while back. MMDVM hotspot. If you don't want to build one, is MMDVM hotspot right there, $110, $111, 30% off. I'm not this AURS Inc. store. I don't know who that is. So, but, you know, Amazon's got good return policies. Free returns are available. You can return the item for any reason in new and used condition, no shipping charges. There you go. So, good. MMDVM hotspot. Put that there. I barely snuck in that DX Commander deal. P25 radio. Yes. Agreed. ADHD Live says that most DMR repeaters are UHF. Yes, that's true. The great thing about a dual band DMR radio is not that you can do VHF dual band. Or I'm sorry, VHF DMR. The great thing about a dual band DMR radio is that all DMR radios, 99.99% of all DMR radios also do analog. So you can program your VHF and UHF analog repeaters as well as your DMR repeaters and hotspot into a dual band DMR radio. So yeah, just be aware. Just make sure you know what you're buying. And if that works for you, hey, more power to you. Nothing wrong with that. Some other stuff there. Okay, that's kind of a repeat of what we've looked at. Okay, what else? What else? Where are the Yaesu Black Friday deals? Nickery, we talked about that a minute ago. I spent about 5 to 8 minutes on that. So everybody who sells Yaesu is got Black Friday deals right now. And I recommend GigaParts a lot of times because they support my channel and I like to support them and they have great customer service. So this is a search that I did on the GigaParts website that has everything come up, but that's right there. All right, what else? Anytone. Yes, Anytone 87, all the Anytone radios does that. Flex radio, that's a good idea, Steve. Yes, they do have Black Friday deals going on right now. Nope. Let's see. Bundle alert, Black Friday deals. I think that if I just click, let's see, shop now. Yeah, okay. So all these ones with sale. There's a bundled Dream Station for $14,000. Hey, it's marked down 2 grand for $15,899. Okay. Trio 6600 contest station bundle, 6600 power duo, 6400 DX bundle, that kind of thing. So Black Friday at flexradio.com. I have a coupon at Flex Radio that should get you $50 off of any purchase with the code of HamRadio50. And I had problems with that a few months back, and I emailed Flex Radio, and they're like, no, that should work. Let us look at that for you. And I think they fixed it. So, yeah. So if you are in the market for Flex Radio, they do have, it's just flexradio.com, and they do have Black Friday stuff going on right now. Hey, how about Zygu, Mike? That's a good idea. I just searched for everything Zygu. Okay. The G106. Some guys like that radio. I don't particularly care for it. 239. Let's see. It's a TID radio. I'm not seeing the G90 or the 6100. Okay, G90. Show results from all departments. G90 is $399. I think we've seen it for cheaper than that in the past. So let's look at Radiodity, because I know that they do stuff there. Let's see. G90. Okay, so that's not, yeah, $445 at Radiodity. So that's a better price. Amazon's got a better price than Radiodity does. Let's look at, I know Bridgecom carries the G90. Shop. Come on. I clicked on it too fast. Radio. Let's see. They used to carry the G90. I wonder if they don't carry it anymore. Oh, they must be out of them. Okay. All right, so they don't have any right now. But yeah, $3.99 on Amazon is the best I'm seeing right now. Let's see. 6100 is $5.49 on Amazon. And Radiodity is 6100 bundle, $5.99. They call it a bundle though, and I think it comes with a couple of other things. Well, no, the base price is $5.99. Well, wait a minute. Okay, so the base price is $5.99, but you get this bundle offer for $5.95, or you get this flash sale bundle offer for $5.49. I wouldn't look at the red part. Let's go back and look at the G90 and see if that's any different in there. So $445. Okay, so for $3.99 at Radiodity, you can get the radio itself, the cooling rack, the extra stand, and the CE19 data interface. So same price as Amazon, but you get extra stuff with it at Radiodity. So put that in there. Boom, right there. You guys can go check that out. Radiodity does give my customers a $10 off coupon. I don't know if it works on Radiodity stuff. In the past, it has not worked on Radiodity stuff. So I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if it will. You can try it. You can try it and see. Okay. Let's see. All right, looking at the chat. KB3, is that JF? KB3 JF radio. Can you put an older version of the Anytone 878 UV Plus firmware on an 878 UV? No. No, the firmware for those two radios are different. I have not, Tim, I have not seen anything from ICOM as of yet. Let's look at ICOM for on GigaParts and see what they've got. ICOM, boom. 7300 is $9.99. I think that's kind of been the price on it for a while. $100 mail, $300 instant rebate, $100 mail-in rebate, $9.99 after mail-in rebate. So you have to pay $1,100 today and get a rebate for $100 to mail in to them. So 7100 is back in production after a hiatus, I think, and it's now $1,200 instead of like $750 or $789 that it used to be. I'll reserve judgment about that. Let's see. What's the 705 going for? Right there. $13.49. Doesn't look like any, I don't really see any big discounts on ICOM stuff yet. You never know. By Friday, maybe they'll have something. I don't know. But yeah, not as of now. Nothing on ICOM as of now. All right. Let's see. ICOM did a repeater sale from HRO. That's true. Yes, they did do a D-Star repeater sale from HRO. I don't know if that's still going on or not. On the hunt for a better antenna for my KG UV9P. Biker in black. I won't call you bikini guy today. Biker in black. You've got a signal stick that we talked about at the beginning of the show. Signal stick. Signal stuff antennas. I'll put that link in the chat again for you right now. And again, all of these links will be in the description once the stream ends. Actually, they're there now. And then I might add one or two more after the stream ends. Let's see. Newbie here, looking for recommendations for a complete startup kit for the beginner to do some POTA. What do you suggest? You know, they've done some stores in the past have done like a POTA bundle, or like I'm sorry, not POTA, maybe an HF bundle. I'm not aware of anyone doing an HF bundle right now. That freaking 710 field radio for $799 or $789 at Main Trading Company. If you guys buy something from Main Trading Company after the stream today, be sure to tell Richard or just put a note in your order that you heard about them on my stream today. I don't get anything for it, but I do like to tease Richard about that. Richard's a good friend of mine. We tease each other all the time. That's a heck of a buy for a beginner HF radio. You're talking about Parks on the Air, Jim? No. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, you're talking about Parks on the Air, so I'm going to assume you mean HF. Okay. You can do Parks on the Air with VHF, UHF, FM handhelds or mobile radios. It's harder to do because there's not as many people listening and your signal doesn't get out as far. But you can do it. It's not impossible. But HF opens up POTA to a whole new world for you. So I'm going to assume you're talking about HF. But this right here, that is a heck of a buy for your first HF radio. So right there. All right. And Jeremiah is not wrong. I recommend the G90 and a Comet H. I don't know if I'd recommend that Comet toolbox antenna as a first one. I don't know if I'd recommend that. I've used that. It works okay. You're already going to be challenged with a 20-watt radio instead of a 100-watt radio, in my opinion. For a new guy, for someone who's new, I'm talking about, okay? And maybe doesn't want to get frustrated by doing QRP. Well, 20 watts is less than 100 watts, whether you want to call it QRP or not. But that Comet antenna is subpar performance. It works, but you can do better. 40-meter infrared half wave from multiple manufacturers would do better than that antenna. But yeah, that's my. But the G90, Jeremiah is not wrong. The G90 is a great starter radio as well. If you just flat out don't have $800 to spend on a Yaesu right now, that G90 for $399 that's a great radio as well. TN07 is a good antenna. Wolf River Coil is a good antenna. Semi QRP, yeah. QRP, I like the T-shirt I saw at Dayton last year. 1500 watts minus 1 equals QRP. That's kind of a standard to live by, in my opinion. So, let's see. House of Ham, go with the GRA 730 Vice. Oh, I've seen those. I haven't used that one. I have used the Comet one. Good afternoon from Brazil, Marcio. Papa Uniform 2, Oscar Mike Bravo. Thanks for joining us today, buddy. I have not seen any BioWinnow deals either, so I haven't seen anything from BioWinnow. Let's just look at, you know what? Let's just search LiFo4. Because it will give us batteries and solar panels and all kinds of good stuff there. Oh, Ecoflow. If you guys are in the market for Ecoflow stuff, Ecoflow sent me several things. I've had some really, really fun experiences testing these Ecoflow batteries. Had some really good results from the testing of these Ecoflow batteries. The Delta 2 Max. I got a Delta Pro now. I've got a couple of their solar panels. I had one of their River 2 Max, I think it is. Several things from Ecoflow, and they've got it up to 58% off discount sale right now, both on Amazon and on their website. So I've had some good feedback to say about Ecoflow. Hey, there's a Dr. Pepper battery right there. What do you know? 100 amp hour. I will say this. You guys asked about. My wife is in the chat. You guys asked about BioWinnow. Okay, now let me preface this. BioWinnow quality is second to none. Okay, I would put in fact, I keep telling Kevin, I was like, dude, you need to get in the overlanding world and start taking, because there are tables and vendors at the overlanding world where Chameleon has a let's go check Chameleon real quick. So there are tables and vendors at Overlanding World selling small LiFo4 batteries for about twice as much as Kevin sells his for. And I told him that. I'm like, dude, you need to start going to some overlanding shows. I'm trying to get Kevin from BioNO and Jim from LidoMounts.com, LidoRadio.com, Lido Mounts. Both of those guys need to go to some overlanding shows. So if you guys know Kevin or know Jim from Lido Radio, Lido Mounts, tell them, hey, You guys need to start going some overlanding shows. And you can tell them Jason said so if you want to, because I've talked to both of them already. But, yeah, so good. So Dr. Pepper right there. Let's, okay, so the reason I preface that is because Red Odo Power, Red Odo, ODOPOWER.com. Red Odo Power has a 40% off sale running right now. Now, I've used... They've got some ongoing deals with the 410 amp hour, their 200 amp hour. They had their, earlier in the month, they had the 100 amp hour low temp model. There's the 400. I've had some really good luck with Red Odo. There's their 100 amp hour mini. That is a freaking awesome battery right there. I have that battery. I'm currently working on putting it into a battery box. And that is a really good, let me get you guys my Red Odo link. I've got it somewhere around here. It is an affiliate link. That's why I want to share it with you that way. I want to share my affiliate link with you that way. So let me go here and go there and go here. Right there. All right. Let's share my Red Odo affiliate link with you, which does not cost you anything more at all. It's just that I get credit for it. But they have a really good sale going on right now on many of their products. So $227 for a 100 amp hour LiPo4 battery, man, for the mini version. So it's smaller than your traditional car battery size 100 amp hour battery. $227. That's freaking awesome. 5% off site-wide, 8% off of $3,000 or more. So good one there. All right, let's check Chameleon, because somebody said something about Chameleon antennas. ChameleonAntenna.com. I believe they were running, yeah, Black Friday, 25% off. November 22 to 29. It started today. Coupon code Black Friday. 20% off discount. Canada and U.S. only. Okay. Okay. Let's go shop here. And, yes, that is an excellent deal, John, for 100 amp hour battery. I'm telling you. And I've had very good luck with Red Odo. And Red Odo is one of those companies similar to Ecoflow and Renogy that they ask for my feedback. They're like, hey, we're going to send you this. We want you to make a video. And I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll make a video for you. I put up a video and they're like, okay, now what can we do? What do you think we should do to improve that? And they want to know. So I'm really happy to work with companies like that. Let's see. Okay, so there's that's a chart. BLF, is that just a charger? Oh, it's out of stock. It's 100 amp hour with a charger. Okay, that's out of stock. This is at ChameleonAntennas.com. So I'm going to share that link. I do not have an affiliate link with them. Carl over there tells me that they're gonna spin up an affiliate program supposedly, but they haven't done it yet. Let's see. So there's a kit. So it looks like they're kits. Bioeno kits that come with like a charger or something else. A couple of those are on sale. These smaller Bioenos up here don't appear to be on sale. But, you know, go out there and look and see what you guys want to find there. So we can just search for, search for LiPo4. And some of these brands, I mean, there's a EcoWorthy. That's a decent brand, a battery right there. I'm just going to search for Bioeno and see what comes up. That's not them. Okay. Yeah, they're I thought that was their new charge controller, but it's not. Portable lithium. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Huh. Look at the side. The size and shape of that thing's kind of weird. Huh. That's neat. $61. 15% off. I'm going to add that to the list just so I may go back and grab that thing myself. That's kind of neat. It's an EcoWorthy portable 20 amp hour LiPo4 deep cycle rechargeable battery. Of course it is. Power Queen. Power Queen's good too. Power Queen is good. I've had some really good luck with Power Queen stuff. Okay. All right. So I have this battery. Red Odo sent me this battery box. And I think it's normally, it's normally $99. It's a $100 battery box. I did a video a while back about a battery box called Auto Dunk. It's just an Amazon special battery box. It looks just like this, except it's black instead of blue. This right here, they don't really have any. They don't have a good picture here of what is underneath those covers right there, but those are USB C and A, and also 12-volt cigarette lighter. No power poles on this. Okay, so I have emailed them, and I was like, hey, here's what we need to do. Can you guys do an upgraded version of this and put power poles on? One good thing about this is this one, you see the strap on it right there? I don't even have the strap on mine. This one has locking snaps on either side of the lid, so you don't have to worry about the strap. The Auto Dunk box that I did has the straps on it, and you have to put the strap. In fact, I had to turn my strap inside out to get it to lock correctly. Kind of a weird buckle on it. But that's a good battery box. It'll hold a normal size 100 amp hour battery. So you get a 100 amp hour Renogy or a Redodo or even the Bioenno. I'm pretty sure it'll hold the Bioenno as well. And then you got a cool battery box there. But that's on 20% off sale right now. All right, let me. I see a couple of questions in here. Let me read through a couple of these. Okay. Bump. Let's see. Starter HF, 1,000-watt hex beam. That's good. That's good. Power Queen. I'll search for Power Queen here in just a second because, I'd like to look at their stuff too. Renogy has a new battery. You're talking about that core battery, Wes? I actually have one sitting on my table outside that I'm working on a video for. Strange name, good batteries. They all have strange names. Power Queen, Redodo. Bryant, is your 5% off code at I'm sorry. Well, that didn't come through. Is your 5% off at GigaParts supposed to work on all Yaesu stuff? No. In fact, it doesn't work on any Yaesu stuff. They don't give discounts on any of the big 3 or 4 manufacturers. Yaesu, ICOM, Kenwood, Elenco. Nobody gives discounts to YouTubers on those that I've seen. I've never seen anyone give discounts to YouTubers on those. So no. A lot of the stuff at GigaParts you can use my code for, but not Yaesu stuff. That battery box that we're talking about, which is a smaller version of battery box than this Redodo blue one here. Yes. Yeah. Brent Glass from, looks like you're from Twitch. I suspect you could drill into the plastic and add a circular power pole outlet. Yeah, you certainly could. There's plenty of room on that box to do that. You could even take out one of these cigarette lighter adapter sockets and add a power pole socket to it because they're the same size. You could do that as well. Any good deals on Shack power supplies? Not that I've seen, but we can search. We can search for that over here. Let's go there. No. Meritron switching power supply. It's a big Meritron power supply right there. That Elenco says, that's a bestseller. Astron Linear 12 amp is on sale. Daily deal, Astron 70 amp. Oh, look at that. Hey, there, you want a power supply. There it is. 70 amp power supply. $434 daily deal. So, yeah. That brand new one from Rig Expert's not going to go on sale yet because it literally just came out. So they're not going to discount it right after it's come out. I mean, I don't think they will. Maybe Friday will roll around and I'll be surprised. But as far as I know, they won't. Come on. All right, Power Queen. Black Friday is going on. Oh, that looks eerily like the Redodo site. 5% discount over orders over $600. Redodo has 5% site-wide. 4% over $50. Okay. Big discounts on, here's a, Power Queen has, okay. Power Queen has a 100 amp hour mini battery also. They actually just sent me one. So I need to open it up and do a video about it. But yeah, they have a 100 amp hour mini battery also. It wouldn't surprise me to learn that these batteries are all made in the same factory and they just all put their different sticker names on them. I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of what I think. So yeah, Power Queen right there. If you like Power Queen batteries, which the two that I've used, I've had very good luck with. I think that they're solid products. This 190 amp hour is freaking cool. They don't have it on there right now. They have a 190 amp hour battery. It's a weird size, but I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy one of those Husky boxes that it'll fit in. I'm going to wire it up and put an inverter in it. I'm going to build my own kind of like portable power station with it because I'm like, what else am I going to do with it? I did a video on it already. It works well. It's a funky size. It won't fit in any of the battery boxes I have because it's too long. So, I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Power station. Okay, we can look at power stations real quick. Black Friday power stations. Power station. Okay. Ancun. There's a name. Again, I would highly recommend the Ecoflow stuff for power stations. Yes, they are sending me free stuff, but I'm having very good results with the testing I'm doing on their stuff. Okay. If I didn't have good results with it, then I'd be like, yeah, you guys don't say anything else. It's fine. That's fine. I don't want anything else. But I'm not, yeah. Every time they offer something new, I'm like, yeah, send it over. So, good quality. And portable power station there. Yeah, there's quite a few things in here if you just go out and put power station in the Black Friday search toolbox. Blue Eddy. Blue Eddy is a good brand as well. I don't have any Blue Eddy stuff. I've never used their stuff, but they get good reviews. So there's a Blue Eddy for 43% off. Wow, regularly $349, on sale for $198. Goodness. Okay then, add that one to the mix. 43% off. Jackery is a good brand. There's a Jackery 1000 right there. Look, they've got power poles on the input, so you can plug your solar panel directly into it. Yeah. GigaParts solar panel, the BioWinnow solar panels all have power poles on them. Just go right in there. And they're properly oriented. Look at that. The red one is on the proper side of the black one, not on top of it or something stupid like that. So, yeah, that's good. 41% off of that one. Normally $10.99, on sale for $6.49. Nice. That's a good price. Good price right there. Ancun. I'm not familiar with the Ancun brand. That doesn't mean anything, really. I'm just not familiar with it. Let's see. Odo. More Jackery stuff. That's a little guy there. How big of a power station do you think is... Do you guys do you think that you would realistically use? How big of a power station do you think is a good size? Are you looking for something that's like a home backup? Because this Delta Pro here is a home backup system, and I just got one of these. Now, I'm looking forward to trying it out. 3,600 watt hours, 3.6 kilowatt hours. Really cool. But the little guys, the little ones I've had, the Ecoflow and the All Powers. And what else? The couple different versions of Ecoflow and the All Powers. And I had another one for a while. forget what it was. And, you know, I just find that, you know, you use those and they just go dead real fast. I mean, it depends on what you're using. If you're just using them to charge your phone, great. Great. That's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to charge your phone, your radio, the other 7 radios you have in your bag, if you're like me, your camera, your GoPro and or DJI Action camera, which is what I use when I'm in the field, DJI Action, which is USB-C rechargeable. You start plugging all this stuff into it, your laptop, you start plugging all this stuff into it, and all of a sudden, you know, you're watching the power meter kind of do like the gas tank if you're driving a race car. I don't know. What's a good size of power station that you wouldn't mind carrying into the field that's not too heavy, but you think would last you all day? Or are you going out for a weekend, more than a day? Are you just going out to a park for an activation for an afternoon? Are you going camping overnight? Are you going out for a weekend? I don't know. I mean, Now, this right here, Browie Portable Power Station with 30-watt solar panel, 614 watt-hours. They sent me one of these, and I recorded a video about it. I just got it edited, so I'll probably post that. I was doing all Black Friday. I would have posted this week if it was a normal week, but all Black Friday stuff. 20% off. This works really well. It's a little heavy for what it is, but I have used, I'll tell you what I use it for. It's got a built-in AC inverter. It's got USB-A and USB-C output. Got a really nice screen on the side of it there. And, of course, its own solar panel, like as you can see in the picture right there. I have used this to power my small Amazon movie projector that's pointed at a 120-inch screen by Devos Outdoor. Devos Outdoor, the company that makes the Light Ranger USB LED light that's on a tripod. Some of you who've gone camping with me have seen that. I've used this to power that because after the sun goes down, we'll fire that up at the deer lease at night. And I've used this to power that projector, and we watch a movie or two, or 2 or 3, 4 hours, and because it gets dark around 6, and then we go to bed between 10 and 12, depending on how much we had to drink that night. And and so it'll be on for 4 or 5 hours in the evening. We'll eat dinner in front of it and whatnot. And I've used this thing to power that movie projector for like 4 nights in a row, and it's at like 50%. So that movie projector doesn't draw a lot. But it's really convenient to do that with. And then I just set it up during the day. If I feel like it's getting low, I just set it up during the day, let the sun charge it. So works pretty well. Had it down in Galveston, did a little bit of testing with it in Galveston, good results. Yeah, it's kind of a neat device. It's bigger than it looks like it is here. I mean, I guess it kind of looks... Yeah, I still think it's bigger than it looks like it is here. But it's a neat idea here. Okay, John had some questions. I've been thinking about a power station that is under $2 at a great price. $200 at a great price. Yeah. Okay, John. I'd be interested to hear your analysis on the 3600 watt power station. That's the Delta Pro from Ecoflow. How long would it take for you to recharge it with solar panels? Good. Yeah, that's one of the experiments I'm going to do. Good question. That's you're thinking in the right direction there. Let's see. What size power unit would be good for field day at 100-watt radio? Honestly, Paul, I would not use one of these power stations to power a radio. Let me explain why. Most of them do not have power pole outputs, which your radio is either going to have a power pole output or the T connector that comes stock with them, or maybe something else you put on there custom. Most likely, you're not going to have a cigarette lighter adapter on your ham radio. Maybe if it's a small mobile radio, you will. And when you plug in a radio to one of these power stations, it's going to produce more RFI than plugging it directly into a battery. So I don't recommend running a radio directly from one of these. These are great. These power stations are great for all the other stuff you bring with you to POTA. Your camera, your phone, your tablet, your laptop. your LED flashlight and lights if you're doing a nighttime thing. Pretty much a fan if it's hot during the day, a rechargeable fan or a 110-volt fan. If you want to keep the mosquitoes and flies off you, point the fan right at you, or if it's just plain old hot outside, something like that. So I don't recommend doing a power station just to power a radio. Get a battery, BioEnno, Power Queen, Red Odo, whatever we talked about here today. Get a little 15 to 20 amp hour battery, last you all freaking day, running 100 watts, single sideband or even CW on most radios. Done. Okay. Ecoflow River 2 is going for 169 now. Okay, yeah. River 2, I've got this one. Come on. River 2. Yeah. There it is right there. Thanks, Lon. That's 42% off. That's good. So this is the one that I've got. I've actually got the Max. I've got the River 2 Max. River 2 Max. In fact, no, that's not the one I've got. That's the 256 watt hour. This is the one I've got. Yeah, that's 33% off. Okay. This is the one I've got right now. I've got this sitting on my table in the RV right now, charging my not charging, but running my laptop, charging and running my laptop and my external monitor for the laptop in the RV. Yes, I'm very, very much roughing it out there. Got a Starlink connection and everything. Because I don't have plugs outlets on that side of the camper. So rather than running an extension cord across the walkway through the camper, I just run everything from that. And it lasted pretty much all weekend. So this is a good unit right here. This is, I think, the biggest unit that you can get that is under 1 kilowatt. It's got a carrying handle on the back of it. Pretty good unit there. This one here, I think, is the one you're talking about, Lon. This is a good one too. 256 watt hours, 42% off. That's a heck of a sale. So if that's big enough for you, that's probably a good option right there as well. I saw someone ask about solar a minute ago. ADHD Life FT5 is 330 everywhere. We talked about that a minute ago, or well, at the beginning of the stream. GigaParts has it. MTC has it. It's 329 everywhere. That is a Yaesu sale that's going on right now. So FTM 6000. Somebody asked about the 891 earlier. And the FTM 6000, let's see. Let's just do it this way. 891 or 679 on the 891. I don't think that is a sale. I think that's kind of the normal price. 6,000. 259. It's hard to tell in the GigaParts if you're looking directly at the page. If you look at the search, it'll tell you if it's on sale or not. 259 for 6,000, 879. I'm sorry, 679 for an 891. I don't really think that's much of a sale on that. How big of a battery for a 100-watt HF transceiver with heavy field day type use? 20 amp hour would be probably enough. In my GigaParts battery box, I have a 24 amp hour battery. In the Auto Dunk box and the Mega Geek that Mike built for me, I have a 50 amp hour battery. Those are a little bit overkill for just run because I charge everything from them: phone, HT radio, or 2 or 3, that kind of thing. So, yeah, 15 to 20 amp hour would. I mean, heavy use. Are you doing heavy FT8, or are you doing heavy CW, or are you doing heavy sideband? I mean, because we, at field day, if you're talking about field day type use, we have solar panels running, charging our batteries while we're using them at field day. So if you're going to do that, then it's going to last even longer. You don't have to have as big a battery because it's going to charge up with a solar panel type thing. So I think 15 to 20 amp hours is probably enough. I would... I would take a bigger battery than what you think you need, because you can always, if you go home with a little bit of battery charge, that's cool. If you go home because your battery died, that's not so cool. So this is my opinion. Okay, somebody said something about solar. Yeah, we're going to shut it down here in a minute, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging with me this long. Let's just do solar. Not solar lights. Let's, okay, fine. I'll just say solar panel. Solar panel. That's okay. Ecoflow 100 watt for $89. 31% off. That's good. That's a good price. That's a good price there. Boom. Renogy solar panel 130 for 2. Wow, 46% off. 130, almost half price. $130 for 2 100-watt Renogy panels right there. That's pretty cool. These are panels that would go on top of your house or maybe on top of a vehicle. These are rigid panels, not flexible, not stuff you would take out to a POTA most likely. Most likely. That kind of thing. There's, okay, all powers is good. I have 100 watt. I think mine's 120 watt. But that's a good, nice, portable, flexible. In the overland world, they call that a solar blanket. I don't know why. I mean, it's not flexible like power film flexible, but it folds up and it's got cloth on the back of it instead of being rigid. So it's a little bit more easier to carry and whatnot. Since it folds up, it'll fit in a little bit smaller places, but that's a good price on that one. BioEno has a chart to use for ham radio. I haven't seen that. I'll have to look that up. Yep. So several different panels. Most of these panels are the rigid style panels. So quite a bit out there, though. If you just go to Amazon and search Black Friday in their Black Friday search bar up here, you can find all kinds of stuff like that. So, okay, a few more. QRP rigs, Mountain Topper, Elecraft. I doubt Mountain Topper would do anything. Those things sell so fast. Let's see. No, nothing there. Elecraft is probably running something. I would guess. Yeah, there you go. Early Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Click there. Let's see. The K4. KPA 1500. It's down about $200. The KAT 500. Auto tuner. Power combo of the KPA 500 and the KAT 1500. Down about 100, or about 50 bucks. About 50 bucks on that. Some cables and whatnot. KPA 1500. PX3 pan adapter. Down about 40 bucks. So some small sales going on in here. I'll put this link in the chat right there. You guys can go check that out if you want to. Boom. That down here. But that's non-Amazon, but HRO has the FTM 500 for $429, a $220 savings. Arthur, we talked about that already. Welcome. I assume you just got here. Yeah, everybody has that. So the Yaesu sale. So once again, for those of you who weren't here, the Yaesu sale is done by Yaesu. So all of their authorized retailers are participating in the Yaesu sale. So we showed a bunch of stuff that was on sale at the GigaParts website because I like to support GigaParts. They're good at supporting me. So that's what. But if you want to shop at HRO, DX Engineering, hey, more power to you because it's a Yaesu sale and all of the stuff. The FTM 500 is on sale. The FT5 is on sale. The FT710 field version for $789 at MTC, $799 at GigaParts. That's a heck of a buy. It really is. Have you covered Flex's sale? Yes, Brent. We did Flex's sale a minute ago. Correct. All right, guys. I think we've been going for about 10 minutes past the hour. So I think we're probably just going to shut it down right there. I will have 3 videos posting on Friday on 3 different channels. You're going to have to come and look and see what those are. So we're going to do the normal shopping, the normal Friday shopping video at 12:30 p.m. Central Time, which is 18:30 UTC. Okay, and immediately after that, I'm going to do a shopping video on my RV channel for some RV and overlanding stuff sale. The overlanding world's running some really big sales right now as well. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then it's going to roll into a third channel that I just spun up a couple months ago that I haven't really talked about yet. And some sales and whatnot from there. So I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say about that, if that's a topic that interests you. Really, really briefly, the way YouTube works is every channel has a niche, and the more narrow you get in the niche, usually the more YouTube promotes your channel. So ham radio is already kind of a narrow niche, but if someone wanted to do ham radio QRP or ham radio antenna building or something like that, even more narrow inside of ham radio, supposedly YouTube would promote them more. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I'm still convinced that YouTube doesn't really know what ham radio is anyway. But but yeah. So if I want to do videos about another topic, RV, overlanding, shooting guns, going hunting, whatever. Okay, it's not a gun channel I'm talking about on Friday, but I started a new channel because I had that Texas Brew Crafters channel for a while about Texas craft beer, and it did okay. I just didn't think that it was getting the I wasn't getting the I was spending a lot of time with it and not getting much in return. So I kind of decided to put my energy elsewhere. But yeah. So Friday, 12:30, normal time, which is my normal time for my Friday shopping videos. On this channel, we will be premiering a Black Friday deals. Now, most of these Black Friday sales you guys have heard about already, but there are 2 or 3 new ones that are not going to start until tomorrow or the next day. So we're going to go through all of those again and do that there. So yeah, and then my RV channel, and then one other new channel I started. So 73 guys, thanks for hanging with me. I will put all of the links for this stuff that we talked about today in the description below, so you guys go check that out. Thank you to those of you who use my affiliate links and help to move the channel forward and support the channel in that way. 73 all, and a happy Thanksgiving, because I probably won't talk to you tomorrow, but I will send out some like tweets and whatnot. So 73 guys, have a good holiday.